Y'all, last year it was the weather, 95 degrees out. This year, it's the rain. It's all wet outside, so once again, we are making a YouTube video inside the house, and you already know what it's gonna be. Should you buy a cruiser board or a longboard? Part freaking 2. Let's get it. Now guys, this is my most viewed video on the channel, more viewed than any of my other videos, so I thought it'd be fitting to make an updated video 1 year after the popular video that we had. Now it's not exactly a year, it's 1 day behind a year, but you know the deal, it's basically the same thing. So without further ado, let's get it. Alright, I'm actually gonna grab the cruiser board just so we kind of have, you know, we got the same kind of thing going on here. You good? You gonna fall? No? We good? Okay, alright. Reason number 1 for the cruiser board. It is a very stiff and poppy deck. And this makes it really good for doing simple tricks. Now I know this isn't a reason that everybody's gonna be like, oh yo, I gotta get it now because of this. But it's definitely something you really should know about these. So cruiser board decks are really stiff. Unlike some other boards that have flexi decks, these are very stiff. And I actually really like that about these because it makes the pop super good. And that allows you to do really simple tricks, mainly ollies and stuff, that can really help you get up like little sidewalk bumps, jump over gaps, just do really minor things. You know, you don't want to do anything crazy with a cruiser board because it's not meant for that, but you can do simple little things and it's pretty darn epic. So if you're into that stuff, cruiser board's your guy. And reason number 2 is the concave. Okay. Here's the board, right? So as you can see here, we got some nice concave on the sides. Concave is this little uppity up, loopy kind of U-shaped thing on the sides. And what does this do for the cruiser board? Well, let me tell you, it really locks your feet in when you're pushing. So, you know, to ride the board, you put your foot here, but what the concave does is it really keeps your foot kind of locked in place, and it allows you to slightly tilt it side to side on the concave to turn, or keep it just really solid in there. So you're not gonna have your feet slipping or anything. It's gonna be a good time, and I really like the feel of just having my feet on the board of these cruisers better than like any other deck. And that's all I gotta say for that. Alright, and for reason number 3, I thought we gotta bring it back to the old video and put on our cool, epic pair of sunglasses. Oh yeah, you like this? I just got these. Ooh. Reason number 3 is cruiser boards have a small, light, and compact size. Now this may be something that you don't care about, or this may be something that you really care about. But if you're somebody that's on the go, you're in a city, you need to carry your board, you know, maybe bring it into a store, or maybe just carry it up a hill that you don't want to ride up or something like that, I'm telling you, the cruiser board is going to be way easier to carry than your longboard is by far. Like, it's going to be at least half as heavy most of the time, and you can definitely feel that after a while. So yeah. Reason number 4 is these are the best boards to bring to a college campus, hands down. When I was in college last semester and I was up at the University of Minnesota, the cruiser board was the go-to board for me, from getting to my dorm room, to any of my classes, going to the other side of campus, getting on a shuttle bus, you know, because it's just so easy to do. I can ride there, pick it up, carry it on the bus, take it off the bus, get back on it, you know, do the drill, do all the stuff, you know, and we move. It was just a good time. You know, there were sometimes the road had like a little bump in it or something. I could pop an ollie, and we were just out there chilling. So if you can only afford to get one board for college, definitely consider getting a cruiser board. And with that out of the way, guys, that's the 4 reasons. Now, let's talk about the longboard. Okay, I didn't have my longboard in my room, which is a rarity. Like, it's almost always in there. So we're going to the garage. It's all good, we move. This is my main board, it's the Rayne. If you want to check it out more, I do have a review on the channel talking about this board. It's pretty epic. But reason number 1 for getting a longboard, this is your best option for longer commutes over 6 miles. Not to say you can't do anything longer on a cruiser board, because you can, but this is the best option for you, like by far. I tend to find that when I get a little bit too far on the distance side of things with my cruiser board, my feet can sometimes get a little tired, just because, you know, it's a small deck. You know, your feet can get a little cramped sometimes. It is what it is. But with the longboard, I mean, look at the size of this thing, bro. It's like the size of my upper body. Like, god dang, this thing's big, and it's got a lot of foot room for your feet and your shoe boys, and it's just a good time. The likelihood of you getting foot cramps and stuff are a little lower on it, and it's just overall more comfortable. of a ride to be doing overall. Yeah. Reason number 2, dancing freestyle tricks. Was that on camera? I hope it was. I'm not doing it again. Yo, dancing freestyle tricks, guys, they are one of my favorite kind of things to do on boards. Like, they're just so fun to do. And I know last time I talked about just doing tricks, but this time I'm bringing dancing into it because they're kind of two separate things, but they can also go together. But seriously, dancing and freestyle, like, even if you're already a skater and you've never done it, it's just something else that you can practice and stuff when you're bored of skating. Because, you know, everybody has those days where they just feel bored and uninspired to do things. So this can help you with that. Or if you're a beginner, I highly recommend learning some longboard tricks before skateboard tricks because it helps boost your confidence on landing on boards and they're a little bit easier to position and land on, I guess. If that makes sense. Maybe it doesn't, but it is what it is. That's tough. But yeah, that's reason number 2, and now reason number 3 is that they are easier to balance for beginners. Because the deck is so much bigger, it means that your body's got more room on the board to stand, and that means that your center of gravity does not have to be shrunk like this. It kind of expands a little bit, and it makes you a lot better and a lot easier to stay balanced and just be chilling on those boards. But yeah, seriously guys, when I got my longboard, I was like, dang, this thing is so much easier to ride than a skateboard. So if you're a beginner and you're kind of worried about your balance, you're like, I don't know if I'm that great yet, maybe, but I don't know. And you're on the fence or something? Bro, I'm here to tell you right now, the longboard's legit. The longboard is legit. And reason number 4 is that if you decide to go with the longboard, you got a ton of other options that you just don't have with the cruiser board. For example, we got a drop through board right here. We got a top mount board right here. Large cruiser one here, whatever the heck this is. Like, you just got a lot of different options, different shapes and sizes. And like, there's a different style of longboarding for everybody, you know? You got your cruisers, you got your downhill guys, you got your free ride boys, your freestyle guys, your dancers. Like, if you don't have a style for boards, there is something for you out there. So longboards got you covered, unlike cruiser boards that kind of just have the same one style, you know, like this guy right here. All cruisers kind of look like this, you know, you got your mini pintail kind of shape, got a kicktail on the back, your wheels, you know, same old, boring, you know what I'm saying? And you know, nothing wrong with that, but if you want a little spice, a little mice, a little something nice, then you gotta go with the longboard. But with that out of the way, that's the last reason, boys. Now let's talk about some of these gray line reasons that I mentioned earlier. Hey, there we go. This is better lighting, but I kind of got squat down for you guys, so just know that I'm standing right now, but I'm like squatted down, like my legs are just bent, you know. We chilling though, we chilling. All right, the gray area. What is the gray area? Basically, what I mean by this is each of these points I'm going to list is a benefit, but it could not necessarily apply to certain boards because there are certain companies that this does not apply for. For example, the first reason, I kind of forgot, so I gotta look it up again, has to do with the smoothness of the board on the ground. Now, I have a Landyachtz Dinghy, as many of you guys know. It is my favorite cruiser board of all time. I got a review on the channel if you want to check it out. But that thing can go over any type of ground. It's literally insane. The wheels are like freaking this big, like they're just out here chilling, doing their thing, and they go over anything. So that would be a bonus for the cruiser board, but the problem is you got boys like this one over here that just, the wheels are just not the same as the dinghies. They're just whatever wheels. Performs poorly on hard, rough ground. That would be a negative for it. That's what I mean by gray area. Reason number 2 is the price. Now, in general, most of the time, your cruiser boards are gonna be cheaper and they're gonna win out on this, but sometimes you can find really good longboards that are very cheap, especially if you get used ones on eBay. I'm telling you, used market if you haven't looked, especially for loaded boards, like that's the perfect place to get them. Reason number 3 is the comfort. Comfort is just a very subjective thing. I personally think that longboards are more comfortable, you know, that's just me. But a lot of people in the comments from last video, from last year, were like, wrong. And I was just like, damn, why are you coming at me like that? Like, bro, it's just an opinion, bro. I'm just out here chilling. But yeah, so now it's being moved to the gray area. You can decide what's more comfortable. I think the longboard is, but I can also definitely see the point for the cruiser board. And with that out of the way, we got reason number 4, and this is the final reason of the day. And this is stability. I think in general, most people would agree with me that longboards are more stable. But with me saying that, it doesn't mean that cruiser boards aren't stable. Like, they're also very stable. There are just some of them that aren't. And also, if you ride your cruiser boards with really loose trucks, they're not going to be as stable. So yeah. With that out of the way, guys, that is all the reasons that I got for the video. I'm just out here chilling today. It's raining out there and stuff, so I gotta do something indoors. If you like the video and you want to see more kind of skateboard, longboard content by your boy, hit the like button and the subscribe button and join the OG gang. That's all I got. I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. We make new content every Wednesday, Saturday, and Monday. So whenever that day is, there's gonna be a new video out for you to watch. Have a good rest of your day, and peace out.